Hello chess crowd and welcome to another video from our series The Best Chess Players in the World. And today we'll be talking about Ruy Lopez de Segura. Yes, you may have already heard about this name, Ruy Lopez. It's very common who plays chess. Oh, this is the Ruy Lopez opening. So yes, this opening has this name because of this guy, Ruy Lopez de Segura, who was born in 1530, yes, a long time ago, and he died in 1580 at the age of probably 50, and he was born in Spain, in Segura. Almost every chess player knows the name Ruy Lopez de Segura thanks to the opening. Let's take a look at this opening. This is called the Ruy Lopez opening. It starts with e4, e5, knight f3 attacking the pawn, knight c6 defending, and the Ruy Lopez opening has this name when the white plays bishop b5. Then we have the Ruy Lopez opening or Spanish opening due to Ruy Lopez de Segura, the Spanish player. And this move tries to weaken the control over these central squares for the black. So white is always threatening to capture or even pressure the knight here, trying to control these central squares. A beautiful idea. Ruy Lopez was a 16th century Spanish priest and member of the Spanish royal court. And he also wrote a book called Libro de la Invención Liberal y Arte del Juego del Ajedrez. I'll try to translate this. The book of free invention and art in the game of chess. So he wrote this book, and he was we can see that he was studying chess and writing a book. So he's considered probably the first best chess player in the world. Unfortunately, we don't have many games registered from Ruy Lopez, but all we know is that the world or the main countries who play chess considered him the best chess player by that time. And in addition to that recommendation of playing bishop to b5 in the third move that we already showed here in the video, Lopez's book is known for his advice of setting up the board such that the sun shines in your opponent's face. So perhaps not the most befitting tactic for a priest, but that's funny and that's really a true story. So what do you think about it? Okay, so let's take a look in this game, which is considered the best game of Ruy Lopez de Segura. Ruy Lopez is at the Papal States here in 1560, playing in Rome, playing against Giovanni Leonardo di Bona da Cutri, probably an Italian player. Here Ruy Lopez de Segura starts with e4, we have e5 and f4, the king's gambit. Giovanni does not accept it. He plays d6, a very passive move against the king's gambit. And now bishop to c4, Ruy Lopez goes here after this square on f7, which is considered the lever square, a very targeted square in the chess games. c6 here was played. Again, not the best, most active move in this position. Knight f3, bishop to g4, now pinning the knight, which was attacking here on e5. Now we have f takes e5, d takes e5, and in this position Ruy Lopez already starts a very aggressive attack. If you want to pause the video now and try to find the next move that Ruy Lopez played, it's a very interesting position. And I hope that you have found the move. Yes, bishop takes f7, yes, going in the lever here, sacrificing the bishop. But he's not really a sacrifice because white will get this piece back really soon. So the game continues with king takes f7, but now knight takes e5. Here we have a double attack, and also the queen is attacking here on g4. So easy piece back for Ruy Lopez. The game continues with king to e8. Now, of course, queen takes g4, knight f6 attacking the queen, queen e6 check, queen e7 blocking, now queen to c8 check, queen d8 blocking, and simply the easy and winning continuation, queen takes d8, king takes d8, and after knight to f7 check, forking the king and the rook, Giovanni Leonardo di Bona da Cutri resigned the game. And why did he resign? He resigned because there's nothing else to do. There's a massive winning of material here for Ruy Lopez, and Giovanni, with this very long name, Giovanni Leonardo di Bona da Cutri, had this very short game against Ruy Lopez and resigned the game here on move 12. So okay, let's take a look at the chess.com report for the stats. 97.7% precision here for Ruy Lopez. Nothing bad for that time. 1560 this game, and 6.2 precision for Giovanni. We can see Giovanni is probably an amateur, not in that level to play against Ruy Lopez. So that's a quick win, very quick win, and we can see in the chart that at some point Giovanni made a mistake and the game was completely over. Let's take a look on where was that mistake. It's already not easy to find a move for black here because black has not made the most active moves in the openings. The pawn to d6, the pawn to c6, not the best moves here, but there's still a way to continue after the pawn took here on e5. Black could play here d5, attacking the bishop, and after pawn takes here on d5, you could continue with bishop takes f3. Now you have the h4 square available for the queen, so after queen takes f3, you could play queen h4 here, check, and after king to d1, queen takes c4 was possibly a good continuation for black, being a piece up, but still not easy to play this because the queen is not well positioned. After knight to c3, this queen is kind of not very well placed, and white is ready to continue a very interesting attack here. So even though black would be a piece up here, not a very easy continuation for black. After d5, another possibility was to play, maybe better, to play here bishop on d3, and after knight to d7, e takes d5, knight takes e5, now attacking here the f3, the knight is pinned. A good continuation could be queen e2, now pinning the knight, bishop d6 developing and also protecting here the knight, and after d takes e6, b takes c6, bishop e4, now attacking the pawn, and knight to e7, protecting the pawn. We could have a very interesting game, very sharp game, with chances for both sides, although black being a pawn down. But yes, that was the game. I hope you have enjoyed knowing a game here from Ruy Lopez de Segura. And now you know, every time you hear about Ruy Lopez, you know who was this guy, a priest from Spain, but he was a cult member in Rome. Okay, thank you so much. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider leaving your thumbs up or even subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for your audience and see you next time.